I don't know how this will go out, but I figured I'd make another laptop collection update. So, right here we've got the Acer Aspire 1. What was the model of it again? Aspire 1. Just Aspire 1. And, ZA3. The Acer Aspire 1 ZA3. Or Z, if you're from the United Kingdom. Or Belgium. Yeah, just running Intel Atom processor, Windows XP, Energy Star rated, got a bunch of lies in there. Let's just get to booting it straight up. Figured I'd do this video because I haven't done a video in a long time, and I figured I'm going to keep you guys waiting. And on top of that, I finally have, I believe, all of the machines back home, finally. I mean, if I have, yay. If I haven't, then, we're in trouble. I believe I've got all my machines, all the new ones. Anyways, if I'm missing a couple of the old ones you've already seen, not too much of a problem. Okay, let me just type in my password and I'll get back. I just realised I'm actually filming in portrait mode again. I've actually just changed the wallpaper on this computer. That's really all that's happened. Yeah, I'm filming in portrait mode again because I find that the most comfortable way of holding my phone. But thanks to YouTube fixing the portrait mode issue, it should display it alright on mobile devices. It's just on desktop PCs it might have problems with. So, yay, I guess. But yeah, nothing's really changed. I haven't upgraded anything. I haven't swapped any parts out. In fact, I haven't even touched this machine, literally. I left it in the cupboard for a week while I went away. Suddenly developed an interest for this sort of thing, and I came back and I said, that thing's got a dull wallpaper. I'll spice that up. If you want to see the specs of this machine, go watch the previous video that I've made of it. And, did I make? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, just making sure that I haven't forgotten anything. This thing's very slow, so having this as the one to start the whole video off of with isn't really a good sign. So it's gonna take a while. Okay, that was quicker than before. And it's hung again. Yeah, I mean, you can probably tell a lot more mess has actually ensued since the last time I've been, well, working with these machines. I mean, I've actually dug out a couple of chargers I haven't used in years. I think there's a few chargers in there. Oh yeah, this one doesn't even work. But I'm not giving up on it, I'll fix it somehow. Is it doing anything still? Oh well, usually it always gives an error if it actually decides to shut down. Nope. Why? It's already got 3 minutes already and I have not got this. Okay, just end now, I'm not waiting. Just end now. Right. Oh, no flash. Icons, taskbar's gone, error message. Shut down. Okay. We've got far, finally. In ages. This is... Oof, my eyes itchy. Ooh, that was painful. Yeah. Shutting down so we can, well, power it off and move over to another extremely small computer because that's the only thing I've got out. Yep. So I'll pause and come back with another machine. Ready and raring. This is fully charged, right? Yeah, I can unplug this one now. I believe this one's fully charged also, but I'm gonna plug the power cable back in just to be safe. Oh god, there's one of those engraved postcodes on the back of this one. I really hate those. Sorry about that, people wearing headphones, if I've accidentally ruined your, well, ability to hear properly. I apologise sincerely. It's weird. Fans turned on without the machine even being on. Yeah, this is the Asus EPC 4G. This is the one running Xandros? Xandros, also known as Asus's proprietary operating system. So, I think these ones are kind of rare though, the ones that run Xandros, except the ones that run XP. XP ones are kind of common, but find one to run Xandros. It's very limited in what it can do, but it can do a lot. So there's the EPC 4G. This thing has several network issues. It can connect to Wi-Fi some of the time. A lot of the time it can't, so you have to struggle about with that. It doesn't remember networks either, so I'll just shut it back down again. And this one has a very, very quick shutdown, so I'm just gonna come back with another computer ready to go. I haven't used this one in a long time. This is my Lenovo ThinkPad Edge. What model is it? 0319 3TG. And I haven't used this thing in a long time due to its severe inability to play anything anymore. It can play Driver San Francisco, but it has severe troubles loading Gary's mod anymore. Like, you can literally only run one map on it, and that's like for about 40 minutes and it crashes, so I think it's due to the lack of memory, but if anyone can actually help me with that problem, comment down below with what you think the cause for that issue is, because it's a nice computer. Why is it very dark all of a sudden? Yeah, it is running Windows. It's booting up fine. See a mouse cursor. First time it's done that. Brightness alright? Oh no, the screen's freaking out. Oh yeah, the brightness is too low for some reason. I guess it must have lent on the brightness control. Right, let me just sign in and come back. Okay, signing in. It's gonna take a while. One thing I've always liked about these ThinkPads is the fact they have that little red glowing LED thingy. I think that's a nice touch, and the fact they've done it on both the back of the screen and the bit here. This thing, I think, does it need a new BIOS battery? I think it needs a new trackpad above all, but and new keyboard. But to be honest, this whole section here could do with replacing. Ah, yes, I just realised I forgot to change the theme back to the one I use on it all the time. Let me just deal with that. Oh. God damn it, Steam. You're always ruining things for me. I also found a method to delete old Windows 8 themes. You just can't be using the theme when you're using it. Much better. This computer, I think you've already seen the specifications for. I don't know. I don't know. Hang on. So I just go to Control Panel Home and go to like System. There you go. Intel Core i3. Oh, this isn't an activated copy of Windows, just saying. But I can't. But it's usable. It has. Oh, that's probably why it's got 2 GB of RAM. Hang on, so if I stick 2 sticks of 4 in, I'll get 8. I think 8 gigs will do me alright. I'll go look around for some 8 GB of, I think, DDR2. But 2 gigs is definitely unusable. Even for real. You have 4 gigs at least to play certain games, and that's probably why I upgraded the RAM in my computer to begin with, my big PC before its chip drive died, yeah. The computer up there HDD, the hard drive has failed. So until I can back up everything off of the old drive, which has bad sectors, I cannot get the thing to start up anymore. So my computer is basically broke. There you go, that's the information for that Windows 8 machine, so I'm just going to shut it down with that epic looking swirly dot thing. That's what I always liked. I didn't like Windows 10, but I was happy that Windows 8 and 8.1 had it, so I put 8.1 in here because I thought it was more stable. There you go. That's one thing you gotta check with these. Oh. Oh yeah. Usually, when it's plugged in, the fan will keep going, but because it's on battery, it'll just shut itself off as it pleases. Okay, that's really heavy. I'll come back with another system on the desk. Hang on a minute. Where? Yeah, I have two computers that are kind of difficult to work with, but I'll leave those till later. I'm going to work on the ones that actually work. This is, of course, the 15-inch MacBook Pro from 2009. It works, and it's iffy, to say the least. It's rather slow at times, but that's because it has two mechanical drives. Allegedly. It has two hard drives. It has max storage at the cost of a few performances. But this thing can play Garry's Mod alright, just with really bad graphics. Like, you can see props very clearly when you run Garry's Mod on that one, but when you run Garry's Mod here, it's very deformed and pixelated, and it doesn't really make the props look like real objects. So I really stopped playing on Mac, but to be honest, that's all I've got to play on is Mac. This computer has not much more happened to it aside from a few more scratches, scuffs, and the like. And I did have to change the hard drive out because, well, I think it stopped working. This 250GB drive I dragged out of a Western Digital passport, and I believe the disk itself is faulty. I don't know, the caddy itself might have some problems. I haven't tried it. I've bunged a new disc in, but it's not a Western Digital thing anymore. So, hold on. Carry on. Yes, I themed this one as well because I was bored, and this one had a boring wallpaper. And to be honest, my other MacBooks have better wallpapers than this. I have kept one with the original Mojave wallpaper, or is it Sierra? Oh, I don't know. Of course, Steam's gonna come on because it always does. Can I left click it? Shift control. Turn that down so is it control click? Or is it shift click? There we go. Force quit. Oh, damn it. Press the button. Turn off. That's better. Yeah. Again, the specs are pretty much the same. That's what it is. It's got NVIDIA GeForce 9400 mobile in it, so if that's any good. GeForce was really used for graphics, and gaming, but to be honest, I think Macs are really more suited to video editing than playing games. So, I don't think this thing chimed. Or did it? I think it might have chimed, but I must have had the volume low. It chimes again now. I fixed the chiming problem. And for some reason it gives me a little prohibited sign above the keyboard lights. So the keyboard lights have died for some reason. They don't work anymore, which is a real shame, because when you're trying to use this thing in the dark, it's really not useful. So I'm going to move this aside, which is really heavy. Oof, don't want to drop it, because if I break the hard drive I'll never forgive myself. And I'll return with a fairly older machine. Am I getting heavier, or are these things getting weaker? Right. Toshiba Satellite A300. This is the dual hard drive model. Yes, this is a new machine. My old Toshiba Satellite I still have, I haven't replaced it. But this one has a few more issues if it has got upgrades. I mean, I've actually formatted both drives, and they both work fine. It's got Dolby Sound Room technology, but that's rubbish, because the audio on this thing doesn't work at all. WAV sounds wise, you can play any other sound normally through this thing, but if you play Windows default sounds through it really doesn't work, so I don't know what the deal with that is. It's like everything sounds like a lower pitch. If anyone can fix that issue, please comment down a link to a help, or just say the link and the help tip out yourself. But please help me out with this. This is kind of difficult. And it's got a Pentium dual core. Okay, I'm just signing. Yeah, if you heard that startup sound, you know nothing's right with this machine. Again, this is pretty much just a basic XP machine. It's fully activated. It's got half a battery left, 40% remaining. The battery in this isn't the best thing in the world. It's got CCleaner installed on it, because yeah, I don't pay for software, so. To continue benefiting from CCleaner, I think I'll just uninstall and reinstall it again, so it gives me a... Oh yeah, I downloaded this app recently, so this is for people who are warning. This is an epilepsy warning, just saying. If you have epilepsy, stop watching now. This is a fluorescent light flickering simulator. I wonder what that was for a second. Yeah, so you can just adjust this bar, and it actually just simulates a broken fluorescent lamp, which is quite cool. But I'm going to turn that off now, because even though I'm getting slightly weirded out by it. Where's my computer gone? Oh yeah, it's task menu. Again, this is a non-Toshiba OS, because I got it with no hard drives in it. But it's got two 500GB hard drives, so it's actually quite nice. Hang on, what am I doing? Go back. There we go, that's better. There's that. There's the computer doing that. That's the specs. Let me just turn this one off now, because there isn't really much left to do with this one. It does have an error message problem. It comes up with a, what was it called, Win32 services runtime, generic runtime for Win32 services. It's weird. It keeps popping up like every time I use the computer, and I might have just